Hey everyone, Nathan with the Revived Garage here. We're here with Joey, got one of his rides. I'm gonna see what he has to say about it, what all we got here. Look what we're looking at.
So this here is my 2010 Dodge Charger. It is RT, it's got a 5.7 Hemi. Nothing crazy. All the modifications mostly been done to the suspension. It's on MMX coilovers, lowered about 1.5 inches, 1.75 all the way around after it's settled. It's got BMR subframe, or not subframe connectors, but strut tower braces front and rear, drilled slotted rotors, performance pads, kind of set up to have a whole lot of fun taking a boat around turns and corners.
So it handles well, right?
It handles great. I've taken around the curves around here about 80 miles an hour, and it really hunkers down and grips the road and goes. It does have a bigger tire profile. It does have a 275 40/20s on it right now. They're general G-Max RS tires. In the future, after these are toasted, I'm probably going to swap to some Continental.
After all the burnouts.
Yeah, after all the burnouts. I've got some plans to take it down the Autocross this year. We'll see how that goes. But once these tires are toast, I'm probably going to swap to a more kind of performance-oriented Continental SRS tire. Be more of a squared tire instead of round.
What setup are you running on it now, size-wise?
It's got 275 40/20s on it right now, which is, I guess, 30 millimeter bigger than the 245 40/20 from stock. I'll probably keep the same tire size and combo just because I don't want to run into rubbing issues. But I'm going to swap to a square tire setup. Dig into the corners better.
Handle better all around.
Handle all around. So right now it's just on a 93 octane tune from the Diablo. Nothing crazy. I tuned it myself. Spent a lot of time digging in and researching what all the tips and tricks were. I guess I didn't pull the light.
Dig it into YouTube.
Well, there's really not a whole lot of videos on YouTube about the tricks. You can find some old forums on the LX forums about, this works, that works, try this, don't try that. Well, good grief. But nothing crazy. So it's on a 93 octane tune, cold air intake. It's really about as far as I've gone under the hood. Long-term plans, some year down the future, we'll put a set of headers and a cam in it. But right now, the biggest thing for me is I just want to get it out there.
Just get something started on it.
Just get
the ball rolling
on it. Make sure I actually like it before I throw a whole bunch of money into it.
Yeah.
Really, it is a car I do plan to eventually make the cool dad car, because it's got 4 doors, so I've got an excuse to keep it, because it's a family car.
That's a good game plan with that.
Yeah, family car.
Yeah.
It's loosely termed, but it has all the seats, so it's nothing real crazy. It gets up and goes. It's no slouch.
What's your win to lose ratio? I think we were talking about that earlier.
And
0 losses.
Well, no, I won't lie. In roll races, it's done all right. Lost about 3 of them. My wins, I guess, about 7. So, 70% chance I'm going to win. So, it's good odds.
Yeah.
Right now, with the way it's set up, though, I feel like if I took it to an actual quarter mile, stock, they usually ran mid 14 to high 14. I would say this one's probably, we've bumped up to mid 13 to high 13. Maybe if I put a set of good tires on the back, maybe a low 13 and did some weight reduction. But
So, just a good mid 13 all around.
I would say good mid 13 all the way around.
Which is it's good. It'll keep you up to speed with all the other modern.
It's not gonna, outrun a ZR1 Corvette, but it also ain't gonna get embarrassed 100% either.
But you could at least load the trunk up with groceries and go.
Yeah, you can load the trunk up with groceries and all around anything. We've used it before I bought it. It was actually a family member's car, and it's hauled quite a few things that a Dodge Charger probably shouldn't haul in the trunk through it for other various projects. But so this is actually, I guess, going on about the 6th year that it's been in my family. Kind of my first year to have it as owner, but we started at, I think, right at around 95,000 miles when it was bought back in 2020. It's up to I believe 151 now, so starting to get kind of some miles put on it, but
That just gives you more time to think about an LS swap, right?
no, we're not gonna put no LS swap in. We're gonna convert you to being a Hemi guy yourself. You'll eventually.
I don't plan on coming no Hemi guy.
You'll eventually realize it's the way to go. You got 2 spark plugs per cylinder, a lot better head flow.
Nah, I'll pass.
Okay.
I think if anything, I might go Ford.
Oh, boy.
Sadly.
Oh man, I don't know if we'd be friends after this video.
Okay.
But it's nothing crazy. It's just a fun car to drive. Turns a lot of heads. You wouldn't expect it because the paint's not the best. It's definitely, the miles show on it. Clear coat popping here and there. Whole bunch of rock chips in the bumper. But,
It just helps it make it more of a sleeper vibe.
yeah, I guess you'd say that. So it turns a lot of heads. The cold air intake, with the cold weather we're having now, there's a couple people really think it does have a little extra something to it because of the whistle, but it doesn't, sadly. I wish it did. If funds allowed, it would. But
It might one day. Never know.
Maybe one day if I ever get too crazy with it.
Have to buy a new water pump or
Yeah.
muffler that spins.
Yeah. The motor might come out just to replace the thermostat one day. You never know. We might go all out with forged internals, but it's not on the bingo card right now. But I guess plans are always subject to change in life. So, but it's a whole lot of fun. I mean, the interior, basic new RC car. I've converted it to the T-handle shifter to try to make it cooler on the interior. Got an aftermarket radio, but nothing crazy.
I do like those floor mats, though. Those look pretty cool.
Those are pretty cool. They are
diamond tuck and roll.
They are diamond tuck and roll. Don't buy the cheap ones though. These are the cheap ones, and there's some sticky patches under there to keep it from scooting and rolling. So if you are going to do it, I do highly recommend it. But
Get the quality.
Get the better quality ones. The guys like Anthony's Garage and SRT Dad, like they have. Those are definitely the ones I should have bought because I think they would have been a lot better quality and I wouldn't have to fight them so much. But nothing crazy. Seat covers, just because I said it's got 150,000 miles on it. So
And carbon fiber exits too.
Yeah, seats are a little tore. I did put the carbon fiber accents on it. Try to spruce it up just a little bit. Church it up, I guess you could say. Not too bad. So it does have a Hellcat spoiler and a duckbill, but I think the duckbills honestly does play a big part in the taking corners at a high rate of speed, you can tell it really sinks down here in the back and goes.
Really?
Coming up for it, we'll be putting a transmission cooler on it for the autocross purposes. The NAG1 transmissions, just kind of the way they're designed, they are bad about potentially overheating and nuking themselves. So we'll go ahead and put a transmission cooler on it, just so I don't have to worry about it while I'm out there romping on it.
I wouldn't blame you for that. Nobody wants to have to worry about something like that.
Right? So, you know, I drive it like I'm sponsored, but I'm not. So
You're qualifying for NASCAR.
yeah, I drive it everywhere like I'm qualifying for a time trial, but then when it breaks, I just, we'll get in the fetal position and cry. But so coming up, like I said, we're gonna do the transmission cooler. I'm gonna pull the hood off. I'm gonna paint it matte black. It's a SRT fiberglass hood that I found. So I'm gonna pull it off, give it the matte black look. I got a 2.5-inch exhaust kit for it, so we're gonna be putting that on. Right now it's 2.25 inch with a mid muffler delete, rear resonator delete, 3-inch Dynamax race bullets with 5-inch tips. I'm gonna leave the race bullets and the tips, but I'm gonna move up to the 2.5-inch pipe with the H pipe in it to try to help give it even more torque down low for coming out of corners. The downfall of these cars, if you're gonna autocross them, especially in RT, these older models, they're one wheel pilling. They've got a 265 gear in the differential. So it doesn't, take much when you got about 400 foot-pounds of torque at the back wheel to get one to break loose. So I'll be doing that. Eventually, I would like to put an SRT differential setup in it. Give it a
Get you some
limited
pausey.
Yeah, limited slip, slightly bigger gear in the 306. So it'll be fun. It'll be cool.
I think that'll help out. You can do some better burnouts that way too.
Yeah, it'll do better than burnouts. It does pretty good ones now. You've seen a few of them on Nathan's channel. It lights them up. They'll put on a smoke show. It'll put on a smoke show in my wallet too.
Yeah.
So.
Wallet will start feeling a little lighter after that.
Yeah. It's pretty cool. I said I love this car. Honestly, I just bought a 2010 Challenger RT just to enjoy. Just really because of how much I ended up enjoying this one. I knew I'd love that one too. So that one's really just going to be a daily driver. Won't get too crazy. Won't beat on it too much. It's super pretty. You might see it on Nathan's channel one day. He lets me come back. We'll see.
We'll see.
But nothing crazy. It's kind of a simple, budget-minded setup.
But it's still able to keep up with everything and
I'll say it's able to keep up with everything.
make a Honda Civic cry.
Well, as long as it ain't got a laptop in it. But I see those guys coming. I just pretend I don't. But
You wanted to start up for us and a little rev?
yeah.
Not bad.
That's not bad. So I like how you started up. You can go get groceries or you can go the 8th mile. That's the way I like my cars to sound. You never know. I said I'm hoping with the 2.5-inch exhaust it'll get a little deeper, a little less raspy. But it's not bad at all. I will say that I mentioned them, SRT Dad and Anthony definitely were a big inspiration in the things I did and the things I went with, just because I thought their cars looked really good. But them guys are super knowledgeable about these cars, know a lot. So, check them out on YouTube after you get done watching this video. And they didn't pay us to say that. They're just good dudes, and they do know a lot about these cars. So,
Just some good helpful info.
yeah, good helpful info. If you ever have one and you want to get into modifying it, they're still relatively cheap to get a good RT with relatively low miles. As long as you take good care of them, run some good oil, they're a lot of fun. A lot of fun. So this is a pretty budget-minded setup. I said sometime I'd like to go all out and run a brake duct kit. Maybe put some bigger step up to the Brembo setup for these, which is it takes you from a 13-inch rotor to a 14-inch rotor, better piston, and the caliper, brake duct kit, and
You'll have some good stopping times then.
yeah, for sure we'll make the stopping real good. Then I think the big key thing for me after that is going to be getting a SRT8 differential in it with some bigger axles, limited slip, a little taller gear. And we'll see what happens then with that. But that's future plans right now. I'm just really enjoying the car for what it is. I love driving it everywhere. So, I mean, I wouldn't have an issue hopping in this car and taking off to Florida in it. That'd be about 2,000 mile drive from Arkansas. So
Or doing a cannonball run, maybe.
yeah, doing a cannonball run. Say this year we'll be going on a hot rod power tour.
So if any of y'all are going the power tour this year, y'all make sure to look out for Joey and his gang. He's gonna have a lot of people there cruising along with him.
We'll have a few people out there. We'll have some family members, some family friends with us. We'll have a lot of fun. We're gonna definitely take it around some autocross tracks that they have set up and see how many cones we can hit. There'll be a few hotel burnouts. We'll definitely be doing some of those. So,
Better be.
yeah, it's real simple. It's a great car. I love it.
Well, thank you for showing us your car and all you've done. We'll probably have you back do some more of the other cars. So thanks, guys. Make sure y'all like and subscribe and just follow the videos, and we'll have Joey back talk about some more of them. So we'll see y'all later.